Now, if he deletes comments, uploads videos, and never says anything, that's a problem. I don't think I'm missing anything. Let me refresh.
I'm hungry. That's
it, right? Yeah, okay, okay. Dang. $1 lawyer versus $1 million lawyer. Just, don't you hate when fucking recycled X comment? This video about to become YouTube history. Didn't $1 hitman versus $1 million hitman cry face. I can't. If DogPack is found dead any day, it's because MrBeast hired a hitman. All right, chat. I don't got too much time, but I do feel like, for one, part 3 is probably much more important. Not to belittle what part 2 is about, but you know, he's saying part 3 is about covering up sexual assault in the workplace or sexual misconduct in the workplace, which I feel like is a much larger claim. And then 2, Jimmy's got to reply, man. Jimmy's just got to make he's got to say something, right? Like, you know, I think to a degree, the last video he uploaded got a shit ton of views, and presumably most people who watch
Brandon, this is Hugo.
Might have no idea or not care. Yeah, I mean, like, bro, that's crazy. 120 million views in fucking less than a week. But he's just gotta say something. I know you heard the rumors. I didn't hear shit. I'm being totally genuine. I've hung out with MrBeast several times. I've done several shoots, and I genuinely came to the conclusion that MrBeast is like obsessed with YouTube above anything else. And one time he was like, man, I like can't imagine not wanting to be the best at something you do. Like, he's, you know, singularly driven. That's true. And I find that to be like something I don't share in common with him, because I was talking about how I want to fucking retire and open up a coffee shop or whatever, a cafe or a bakery. But I always had the impression that he was a good guy. Genuinely, that was just my impression hanging out with him. Now, but having said that, there's obviously like a lot of things that are like in this video, the last video, or just that have come out that, like, you know, put that into question, or like maybe show that MrBeast, the company, was not a great place to work at, or, you know, didn't treat employees well, or, you know, didn't treat contestants well, like Jake. But no, I never at one point, I'm not going to like sit here and lie to you and be like, yeah, I fucking knew. Because it ain't like that. You know, if I genuinely knew and thought some shit was going down, I wouldn't like go do a video. Like, I mean, I think you can like maybe extrapolate and be like, yeah, no, you know, this is my most viewed video or whatever. But like, this is a meme to me. You know, I don't fucking look at this and I go, yeah, I fucking needed this, baby. The $70K that this made is my I need that shit. It ain't really like that. He's deleting comments on his newest video. Yeah, I don't really care about that. I don't think like deleting, a lot of people are like deleting comments is like fucking silencing, but I think like, I think what I care way more about is him making a reply. Now, if he deletes comments, uploads videos, and never says anything, that's a problem. But if he deletes comments and then makes a reply, then I don't think I care. You know what I mean? If it's like a permanent thing and like basically you know, like if he ends up fucking running if he ends up basically like Brett Rivera, that's a perfect example of a guy who has a bunch of controversy, has had a bunch of videos made about like the unethical or immoral shit he has done, and like continues to upload without any hesitation, and he gets hundreds of thousands of dislikes, and, you know, I think just deletes the comments that aren't nice to him and has never replied to anything ever. Like that, if he ends up doing this route, I'm talking about MrBeast, that's a problem. MrBeast replied in the chat, bro, you are 7 years old. You have the reading comprehension of a child. Obviously, it's a fake account. My brother in Christ, the fact that you fell for that is a concern, not just for me, but for everyone. Because if you're legal age to vote, we have a problem in this country. We have a fucking problem. The fact that you saw a MrBeast comment in that chat and you thought to yourself, yep, that's him replying, and you didn't even like think for a moment that it might not be the case, I'm worried about our country. That's all I got to say. I got to go. Call him? No, man, it's not on me. He has to make the response. I'm not. This isn't me to like, this ain't my job to like call him. He's got to make a reply on his own. You know what I mean? Oh, I see this real quick. Does chat seriously think that if a person agrees to inhuman challenge, it's okay? I think most people are just saying, if I was in that challenge, 300K is so fucking juicy that I would run a marathon every fucking day if I had to, and I would be in there. You know what I mean? You're arguing with people who are just thinking like, if I was on that spot, I would just fucking do it for the 300K. 300K is fucking juicy. So it's like you're just not arguing on good faith about the same stuff. Because you're arguing empathetically from the POV of this person, and they're arguing if they were in this person's shoes. 300K is 300K, baby. So I think, you're entering a forever argument. Anyway, look, that's it, baby. I'm out.